So if you do a search for the Tubbs fire on the FEMA website, you get almost zero result. There are no images, no articles, no references. I found that to be a little bit odd, given the scale of the operation there. I guess it's still under investigation, but no images. Except for this one mention in a summary of 2017. You can see where it's mentioned on the bottom of this segment here. But, I don't know. Found it to be a little strange. I ended up on the FEMA website doing an image search for these curious molten metal flows. This is from the Valley Fire in 2015, California. I don't think anybody was paying attention to this stuff back then. I certainly wasn't, but I've been catching up on some metal properties, the viscosity of molten streams, and heat and temperature, and just been studying the shape and form of these flows, and I don't know, it's just something's not looking right to me, and I don't want to get too much into the detail, but I just find it odd that it can flow for that long, given that the ground temperature should be relatively below any type of molten temperature, but it's just, there's other characteristics about it that just don't seem to make sense, and it's hard to describe, but anyways, so about this picture, I clicked on the link which brought me to the FEMA website, and you're going to love this stuff. I mean, this is what conspiracies are made out of right here. Couldn't really believe it, but hey, here's some more pictures from the Valley Fire. Similar scale of destruction, and metals all twisted up. Here's a picture of missing nuts on the bolts, studs stripped bare into the masonry. There should be some type of ledger plate on top of there that is bolted down, and it's just kind of strange. But, you know, that's the type of thing, you know, those little details that you see that just don't seem to fit or make sense. Maybe there aren't any nuts on the bolts for whatever reason, you know, aluminum nuts, I don't know. So, but anyways, that's just you know, some interesting photographs of the Valley Fire, California, 2015. But here is what's really quite interesting. Car engines melted into rivers of alloy metal. Let's read along the caption at the bottom of this picture. Recent catastrophic wildfires ripped through the area, engulfing cars and everything in the path. The fire temperature, exacerbated by nanometals, burns hotter than organic materials, which can reach high temperatures, nice typo, able to melt engine blocks and alloy wheels into streams of molten metal. Where do they come up with this? They don't even take the time to proofread. And what is nanometals exacerbating a fire temperature? Can that be demonstrated in a laboratory and even observed to some extent in the natural environment? I don't know. This is weird. Here's another one. Different caption, pretty much the same idea. The fire temperatures, exacerbated by nanometals, burn hotter, which can melt the engine blocks and alloy rims of modern-day machinery. Adam Dubreuil, FEMA. So this is not NBC making up fake news to distract the population. This is the government making some bizarre, speculative statements to fill in the blank. What is it trying to do? Exacerbating conspiracy theories, perhaps?
This is really getting out in such a way that they can't control it. They must just be really, if you can use the expression, shitting themselves over this, because they can't control people now talking about the elephant in the room, what is so obvious to all of us.
can't control people now, talking about the elephant in the room when it's so obvious to all of